Good evening, it's Facebook Love number 260. I haven't come on and done this since I think it was June. Things started to feel so normal, and I just felt like maybe people weren't home as much, but things have started to feel very different in the last month and a half. And just today they announced in Cook County here that we should go back to masking whenever we're indoors. I started doing that anyway most of the time several weeks ago, but it just seemed like a good day to come back. So because of those kinds of concerns, I'm going to read 2 poems by Mary Oliver, my go-to when I need perspective and comfort and words that make me feel good, even when the topic is difficult, and that seems appropriate. First, I will share one called Some Questions You Might Ask by Mary Oliver. Is the soul solid like iron, or is it tender and breakable like the wings of a moth in the beak of an owl? Who has it and who doesn't? I keep looking around me. The face of the moose is as sad as the face of Jesus. The swan opens her white wings slowly. In the fall, the black bear carries leaves into the darkness. One question leads to another. Does it have a shape? Like an iceberg? Like the eye of a hummingbird? Does it have one lung? Like the snake or the scallop? Why should I have it and not the anteater who loves her children? Why should I have it and not the camel? Come to think of it, what about the maple trees? What about the blue iris? What about all the little stones, sitting alone in the moonlight? What about roses and lemons and their shining leaves? What about the grass? Some Questions You Might Ask from House of Light, 1990, by Mary Oliver. Here's another one by Mary Oliver, and before I read the actual poem, a quote from her about this topic. When it's over, I want to say, all my life, I was a bride married to astonishment. This piece is called When Death Comes. When death comes like the hungry bear in autumn, when death comes and takes all the bright coins from his purse to buy me and snaps the purse shut, when death comes like the measles pox, when death comes like an iceberg between the shoulder blades, I want to step through the door full of curiosity, wondering, what is it going to be like? That cottage of darkness, and therefore I look upon everything as a brotherhood and a sisterhood, and I look upon time as no more than an idea, and I consider eternity as another possibility, and I think of each life as a flower, as common as a field daisy and as singular, and each name a comfortable music in the mouth, tending, as all music does, toward silence, and each body a lion of courage and something precious to the earth. When it's over, I want to say all my life I was a bride, married to amazement. I was the bridegroom, taking the world into my arms. When it's over, I don't want to wonder if I have made of my life something particular and real. I don't want to find myself sighing and frightened or full of argument. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. From a book titled Devotions by Mary Oliver. I do think it feels strange. I've been telling my husband that I've turned back into the Chicken Little of COVID-19. Every time my throat itches or I have a little soreness in my neck, I'm like, I have COVID. I haven't been right so far, but I keep having those feelings and thoughts. We're sort of in another strange spot. It's not as terrifying as it was last summer this time, but it is concerning. And I had a social plan for the weekend that I canceled because I'm worried. Hi Dan, yes, it is the first time since sometime in June that I've come back. It's number 260. I don't think I'll go back to every day, but who knows, if it gets very strange and we all have to shelter in place, God help us. I hope that doesn't happen. But poetry does help. This is Facebook Love, and I will see you again.